Hey legends, welcome back. Just bloody working on a few crab pots here, just getting a few things ready. Make sure I got my name and number on them. I'm also just getting things ready, and I reckon I might do a review on the boat. What do you reckon? Because I reckon it's not bad tinny. I've seen a few reviews and I don't reckon they're as hardcore as Carney's boat. So we might just do a quick review on it. Well guys, from when I walked around the corner there till now, about 5 hours has passed. And you wouldn't believe this. I went to connect my boat up to pull it forward a little bit to do the review on it. The drawbar fell off, landed on my toe, and I've broke my toe in 2 places. I had to go to the hospital, get it x-rayed, and yeah, outcome, broken toe. So I was going to go out today. I started doing the crab pots, but we ain't going anywhere. Anyway, it's not that bad, but I'm still going to do the review. So we're going to start at the bow. We're going to end at the stern. So I'd like to start, a very important thing is my drawbar. Got a nice long drawbar, and I always roll with 2 spare tyres. Right up the front here we got lights. Very important piece of equipment is a Minn Kota Corova, 55 pound, 12 volt. Righto, we got a tethering rope. On this side here we got the anchor welt, and everything is aluminium, no ply. Alright, so just let me climb up with the broken toe. Oh, bloody hell. Oh. Alright, let's go back up the front here. Anchor weld this side. This side here is just a pull out flap, and I've got in there just some tarp. It's a tarp that's for the wet season when we're camping. It's not hinged, it just slides in like that. A little bit of PVC underneath the Minn Kota shaft. In the first hatch here have the Minn Kota battery, a bucket, toilet paper. I got spare ropes, got a couple of spare props, life jackets, and here we got flares, bit of a safety equipment, flares, a first aid kit, spare bung, spare fuel filter, and a V-sheet. Always carry, I've got spare anchor rope and spare anchor as well. I've got 12 volt AGM battery and got a breaker. So not long I had the breaker, but I was told it's a good idea, so we got that breaker installed. Although we'll come a little bit further back. The side pockets. What's the toe? In this one I just keep my lures There's one on the other side there. Let's keep bits and pieces underneath. Here is a great part of the deal. Esky underneath. I think it's a 92 litre Dometic Esky. And also in here, I keep the net. Good place to fold up net. Keep it out of the way. Nothing worse than having your net bloody bumping around. Righto. And as I said, remember, she's all aluminium, no ply, so nothing can get rotted. I don't know what happened in a year's time, but in a fair few years' time, but when the carpet needs replacing, but we'll sort that out as we go along. Righto, just in here I always carry this little esky, and in here I call it my day esky, jet boil and a few different things. This side here I've got a little container. I put a few different things in here, and usually my vlogging equipment goes in there, drone and stuff like that. Nice little waterproof case. We'll go back down to the floor. In the floor have hatches. This one here I have tools. I always carry tools with me, you never know, and I put them in this waterproof, and keep them in this waterproof container so they don't go rusty. So not very often you have tools that aren't rusty, you know, but these are never rusted, and every now and again I spray them with a little bit of WD-40. But down the back I've got two batteries, the boat batteries. We've got a breaker down the back as well, isolator. We run a VSR up to the trolling motor battery, so we can at least it gives it a little bit. It doesn't charge it much, but at least it gives it a little bit of charge as we cruise along. Everything aluminium, like I said, no ply. I think aluminium's lighter as well. And down the back we have the Yamaha 4-stroke. Bloody awesome motor. I've had it for about 6 years now, and maybe around about 1200 hours on it. So, and I get it serviced regularly, and I don't intend to get rid of it at any stage yet. I'm going to keep going until it wears out, and whatever how long that is, I don't know. In here we have a Bilge. And I put a new bilge pump in the other day. Very important up here, especially in the wet season. And that's a 4,000 litres a minute, I think it is. Yeah, it pumps the water out really well. So, but yeah, in the wet season, definitely need a good bilge pump. Rod locker. So yeah, I find the rod lock was very good. Longer rods actually made it so it goes right back to the end there, you know, so you can put longer rods in and hold around about 5 rods. Full of leaves from the last trip, and of course the seats will come out. Always make sure you got comfortable seats. And I haven't got it on now, but I have the Lowrance HDS 9 Live, and it's not a bad sounder, but if I ever replace it, maybe I'll get a 12-inch, you know. And here I've got a little bit of Carney's. Young Jay, when he done all me aluminium work, he said to me, Carney, he said, you got to replace all this. And I said, yeah, we will one day. And he said, make sure everyone knows that he didn't do this, you know. So a little bit of my handiwork. And while we're here, fuel underneath here, 80 litres. Very beneficial in the territory to have a good big fuel tank, always going long distance. Now, if I got it ever made again, I'd reckon I'd get 120, but 80 is good. But quite often, when I do my trips, 3 or 4 days, go long distance, I'll take probably 4 20-litre jerry cans as well. So I'll be carrying 160 litres, you know. Better off having too much than not enough. Now the EPIRB. Very important when you go long distance, when you're way out remote. Never know when you might need it. And I just, I've got a couple of lip grips, so I just hang them off the side here. Always got something laying around, a couple of lures. Soft plastics, look at this one. A stinger up on the nose there. Knives. Hook pliers. Lip grips. Righto, that's about it, guys. Let's climb out and watch me broken toe. Oh. Oakie's already rang me. He said, when are we going fishing? I said, my toe's broken. He said, yeah, it's only broken. Across the back I got a tie down strap. Got the canopy, of course. I'll just have a look at my boat trailer here. Got these guide poles in. It doesn't actually have any rollers. It's bloody awesome to drive up on. Bloody brilliant. So I wouldn't even know if I could drive a boat up with a steering wheel up on a normal trailer now. But anyway, that's a review. It's a Quintrex. I'm not too sure what sort it is, but it's a Quintrex 4.2 metre, and I do a lot of K's in it, a lot of miles, overnighters. So I've only used a brake mat a couple of times putting up the front here, but how good's that? Especially with the vlogging. Throw the fish straight on. Sometimes they jump on the brake mat. If you watch that last vlog with the crocodiles, eh? I said to Okie, I knew it was 86 centimetres that fish, it jumped on my brake mat. Alright guys, I'll just grab my rod. I'll grab one of my rods, my most favourite one. And it's nothing special, but someone asked me about the other day what sort of rod and that I use, so I've got a Varitas 6-foot heavy duty rod, 5 to 10 kilos, and I don't usually spend too much money on reels, but this one here is Abu Garcia GS with the 10 ball bearings. and I find that's a very smooth rod. And I run, this one's got 30-pound braid on it, and a run off. Sometimes I'll step up to 40-pound, I feel a lot more comfortable. And the leader that I'm running at the moment is 60-pound Shimano leader. I find it's tough. £60 Shimano. So and of course I use the Albright knot, so maybe I've got to learn the FG one. But so because I use the Albright knot, I like to buy a rod with the big eyes on it. So, and I was a bit lazy on that last trip, I left my lure in, but I'll take that out in a minute. So yeah, burritos, heavy duty, 5 or 10 kilos. White, I like white because it stands out on the camera. But and Abu Garcia, this one's got 10 bearings, nice and smooth, and it's easy to adjust I find the Abu Garcia is really easy to adjust the drag, you know, and the spool. So that's one that I've been using, and maybe in the next couple of days I'll go down and grab myself. I've got a few other ones, I'll go down and grab myself another one of those, I reckon. Alright guys, I'm going to go back in here and put my foot up, and I'll see you on the next one soon. Cheers guys.